was also worried because ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಲೋನ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಕಿಡ್, ಒಂಥರ ಭಯ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಫಿಯರ್. ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಅವರ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಚೆಕ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅಟ್ 9:30, 11 o'clockಗೆ ನನ್ನ RT-PCR ಬುಕ್ಡ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಪ್ರೀ ಬುಕ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಜೀನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಏರ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆನೇ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನಡಾ. ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ 3ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಜೀನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಗೋ ದೇರ್. ನಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, RT-PCR ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್, ನಾನು 11 o'clock ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಸ್ಕಾಟ್ ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ? ಹೀ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಮೀ ಅ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ವುಮೆನ್. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಮೀ, ಅವರು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಐ ಬಿಲೀವ್. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಬಂದರು, ಲೇಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಫುಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋ ತನಕ ಎಸ್ಕಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮಗು ಬೇರೆ ಅಳ್ತಿತ್ತು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ, ಅವಳನ್ನ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪಾಪ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಡಿಗೆ ಬಿಡೋ ತನಕ ದಟ್ ಲೇಡಿ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್. So I told you, right? I had so many questions in my mind, where to stay. I was thinking about the sleeping pods, everything. So when I googled about the sleeping pods and the launches both in Delhi airport to stay there for 8 hours, I was getting to know one information, that is you can book a sleeping pod for only 3 hours. And when I checked the rooms, it was very clean. It was like 1 BHK, 2 BHK, and then you had an attached bathroom, everything. Everything was good. So I started calling up the numbers in the morning before I left. So whenever I called a person by name Ravi. Ravi is a receptionist. He is actually a manager cum receptionist, I would believe. So he is actually authorized to book the rooms. So I called that person. Luckily he told, ma'am, there is no sleeping pods available. I only have one room. I'll open it online. You can book it immediately. But the thing is, when he opened it online, somebody booked before me. So that was done. And when I landed in Delhi, I didn't have a accommodation at all. So I was thinking what to do. I took my luggages. I asked the porter that I need a porter service in order to go to RT-PCR, as well as I want to check on the sleeping pod and lounges. He told, if you want to take up a lounge, you need to go after security check. I am not allowed to do security check before 4 hours. So I didn't have an option of going there. So at that time my network was back. I was just refreshing the pages and I got a WhatsApp message, ma'am, actually one room is available. One of my authorized person will be coming to collect you guys so that you can come in. In my mind there were so many questions. Should I go there? Can I trust a person? Because I am alone with a kid. If something happens to my kid, who will be responsible? Is it secured? Will I be okay if I stay there? Everything was running in my mind, and I was actually questioning myself and my luck. Because if something goes wrong, what will I do? Whom do I contact? So I reached out to the gate 1. So I would say, before I go further, just watch how was Sam's sleeping pod. So I have whole video for you guys. Enjoy it. you have a whole idea of how the sleeping pod was, right? So I went to the Sam's with the authorized personnel, and he showed me the rooms. When I saw the rooms, it was very clean. It was like a five-star hotel accommodation, and I saw every. It was almost like 9:30, and my kid was very cranky at that time. I just saw the room, and she started sleeping on the bed. I didn't even check whether it was sanitized or not. I didn't have time for nothing. So I made her to sleep, cleaning the bed sheet. She slept. And then my question started in mind. Is this room okay to stay whole night? What if somebody comes and if something happens to me? I was in that fear. And my RT-PCR was scheduled in night 11 o'clock. So how do I go to RT-PCR, leaving this room open? Because all my luggages are in that room and I'm alone. So how do I go? I have to manage my daughter. So I was thinking a lot about it. And then luckily, women constable was actually coming along with me because I am the woman with a kid for that reason. So she came with me for RT-PCR, that was Genes Triangle Laboratory, and the test was done in few minutes. She left me back in the pod. While I am getting back to the pod, in the lift, I actually noticed two couple with a small kid which was crying a lot, and they boarded the next one. They actually got into the next pod and they were sleeping, and whole night I was able to hear the kid crying. That made me sleep very well, guys. I slept very well, and I continued my journey very happily from Delhi. Instead of getting into the frustrated mode of journey, I really enjoyed being in sleeping pod. Then, if you want to think about how much did I pay in the sleeping pod, is it very costly? How much did I pay? So it's exactly 6,500 to 6,700 in between. So that's it for 8 hours. So I checked in at around 9:30 and then I checked out at 8:30. So I have few clippings in my own room and outside how it looks. So you can take a look at the videos and enjoy it. Ooh.